What's up guys, welcome to the channel. Today we are going to be talking about a preventative maintenance that could be saving you at least $1,000 on your new Tundra or Tacoma. So what we have here is a Tacoma that we are doing a lift kit on. This is a 3rd gen Tacoma, and this has a little bit over 100,000 miles, and we had to cut something out of this truck that could have been prevented. So down here we have a couple lower control arms that we had to actually cut out. This here is a lower control arm cam bolt that basically controls your alignment, and it's just seized in there, and we had to actually just saw it out. That one is just completely stuck. These other ones, we were able to get it out after being seized, and then these are the new arms that are going to go in there. So obviously you could replace the bushings and the bolt and everything on the old arms, but it actually calls for more labor to replace the bushings than just to get new ones. So at 100,000 miles plus, I would just do that. Now on this table here, we have one of the rusty cam bolts. So you can see here kind of like how rusted it is. This one actually came out. We did have to work on it just to push it through, but this did come out. This is what a new one looks like. And this is something that we're going to be talking about on how to prevent this from seizing into the lower control arms. So this here is what we would recommend. This is a copper anti-seize lubricant. This put right on to the thread here all the way through will prevent the lower control arm cam bolt to seize up like that. And I would recommend this to all new trucks. So if you have a brand new truck or close to brand new, a couple thousand miles, even 10, 20,000 miles, and you need an alignment, I would get this put on there when you get an alignment, doing wheels, tires, and alignment like this customer here. I would do that then, because pulling this out is not super easy, but it's doable, especially when you're doing your alignment. So your lower control arms will go there. This will come through here. And then so your shop, whether that be here at R4T or locally to you guys, they will pull this out completely. It's not as easy as just pulling it out, but then you would lubricate this up with the copper anti-seize and then place it back in there. And then also do the rear, because there is a front and a rear, so there's technically 2 per side. Then you are good to go for however long, so that way it will last longer than 100,000 miles. And then you'll save yourself about $1,000, because each one of these arms costs around $500. And then you also got to get the new cam bolts and the cam nuts as well. Now, if you are an off-roader, another thing I would highly recommend is just welding your cam tabs, so that way you really beefing these up. This truck doesn't have it, but basically you would grind this down just a little bit in that crevice, and then put a weld right there, and put a weld on the other side. Repeat to the back side of this and the back of the lower control arms as well. So there's going to be 4 welds per side, and that really just beefens up that skinny tab, so that way when you're off-road, or even if you hit a curb, for example, you can easily bend that tab flat, and then this will be just free spinning in there, and then your alignment would just basically be loose. So that's another easy kind of modification you can do to really prolong your alignment, along with making sure these don't seize up. All right guys, so I know that video was extremely boring, but it was more informational than anything else, just because we want to let you guys know to do that before you get to that point where you have to replace your lower control arms completely, and that could be pretty costly. So that's going to be it for this video. If you guys have any questions, feel free to call us here in Denver, Colorado, and we'll help you guys out. And don't forget to subscribe. We'll see you guys later.